All right.
So what are we
I'm glad
discussing
we got that out.
specifically? I know we're discussing the Mad Max operation.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're also discussing what?
We're also discussing recruitment plans. We do need to go on a very big recruiting run because most of the members
And maybe some
are-
additions of the PMC.
We do need more
Got you.
additions
Okay.
because most of our members right now aren't active, which I'm glad we're doing the purge, and we don't have that many members. And if we want to keep doing
Now,
that,
maybe
one thing
some
I
new
do need to
units.
say.
more people.
Yeah, I'll start.
One thing I do
Elib.
want to say is that
That was a huge
sometimes,
aspect.
even though it sounds like they may be active a lot, sometimes they may just stay for like a week or two. So don't get too angry if that person you recruited decided to just not stay. I mean, new blood, new flow. You know, maybe that will help a
I
little
did
bit.
very almost recruit someone.
And I'm
I
currently
asked
am-
them
Mhm.
big three,
currently
the big three questions. Can you join? And it was turned down.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh
Hey, Finn,
man.
you want to put on a
Did
helmet? The ODSD helmet?
I do have an idea for a new unit. Well, not unit,
There
but
we
still.
go. It looks a lot better.
It actually looks way better with the helmet.
Weirdly enough, yeah.
Alright, I have an idea for a new unit slash team.
Okay.
It's called
Sure.
SAT, Special Amphibious Assault Team. So, like, they'll specialize in, like, water and, like, jungle, shit like that.
Practically like our name.
Like, lakes.
So basically, the Navy of
Yeah,
Go
the-
Nigga.
The SBS of the born.
Not necessarily Navy, think of it as, like... It's like they still
Yes.
assault and, like, do shit, but
The
they mostly
way
do
you
water
just
shit.
described it to me.
Okay,
the
so
way
they're
you've
wet
just
words.
described it makes it sound as if it's the it's like the British SBS. They're very much like the British SAS.
I got it
except they're
based
more,
off
boat
Navy
oriented.
SEALs and SARCs. The only reason I'm not naming it SARC is because SARC is Medical Special Amphibious Reconnaissance Corpsman, and this team isn't meant for recon.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a special recon equivalent in the PMC? or?
Not yet.
If you
That's
look
just
up
kind of something
footage
you're able to do.
That's
But
look up
It's a
maybe-
training course that we
we're-
have.
pretty sure it's a sub thing on your.
We
way
might
to-
make a recon team in the future.
Pretty sure
Yeah.
it was a sub thing
If
on
you-
your.
Well,
way to-
it's a
But
training that
special
any
British. Tough. If you look up British,
reconnaissance.
if you look footage of the British SBS, you'll find that what you've just is very similar.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, so reconnaissance is a technique, a skill that any loadout or class can have.
Okay.
Just know, if we are specifically going there for reconnaissance by ourselves, just a recon and get the hell out, we are going to give you a very light gear, or depending on where you're going. If you're hiking a long way, you get a certain loadout. Now, if you're a heavy gunner and you're going on reconnaissance, again, reconnaissance is just a thing that you do. It's a skill that we teach you.
Yeah.
If you're a marksman, if you're a rifleman, if you're a medic, and you're a whole reconnaissance team, and you're just going there to look and get out, you're just going to be given certain gear. Like, for example, I know Sam likes to run certain medical gear when we're doing certain things, and the main medical gear has the word medic on it, with a cap, glasses, it's all black. Except for the word medic and the, cross, the red cross on it.
But yeah, SAT,
That is
Special
not what he'd be
Amphibious.
wearing.
Okay.
That is not what he would be wearing. He'd be wearing something that I would give him, specifically made for reconnaissance. It's not going to specify what class you are, but it's going to specify what equipment you have. Now, I am getting avatars for it. That's why we keep screwing up on certain reconnaissance missions, because we was wearing black during the winter. We didn't have any winter camis. So, I am getting avatars for it. I am getting certain equipment, but I am not promising specification of loadout. That is why I tell everyone, try to get comfortable with different loadouts. Don't just specialize in one. If you do specialize in one, that's good. You're going to become a rifleman, marksman, heavy gunner, medic specialist, any of the above, and you specialize in it, and you get a variant if you certify for it. Variants are, of course, basically little hybrids of classes like Rider, Assault Man, Twonk.
I'm the only
There's
twonk
also
in
a,
existence.
there's also
Twonk
Radio Man
and
with a
Twonk.
special loadout. There's also Spartans, which are going to be event loadouts. You can only be them during certain ones, like certain operations. Desert Rats is another loadout, but they at least have variation. Desert Rats are usually hanging out in the desert. What Tough mentioned earlier about what
Special
branch?
Amphibious Assault Team SAT.
Okay. Not to be
Basically, what
confused
they'll
with
do is like they'll
British
come into your
Special
body's water.
Forces.
You know what amphibious shit does.
So the entire premise, we do have different branches. I just have not written them down yet within the lore or any kind of documents. If you want to make a certain branch that uses certain gear or
In a
do
minute.
certain things in certain environments, God's sake, make them yourself. I'm not gonna make everything. I'll gladly make things for the terror ops. I'll gladly make things for Bionegative lore itself, or anything about spat because I made spat.
Yeah.
Make it yourself. Make a meaning for it. Why does it tie in with Bionegative? Do not make the lore behind World War II. That's all I ask.
Yeah.
Because that's
Mhm.
when spat itself was basically there. They were there before World War II, but when World War II came along, that's when they were, an actual populated thing.
Yeah. So while we're on the topic here, what loadouts, what classes can people expect to come?
It depends on what.
Just what do you have in the waterworks right now? What are you working on?
Got you. Okay.
What's in the refinery?
I am working on something that you need to be dedicated to this loadout. You cannot go to anything else. It is a commando loadout, kind of like the Spartans. But I'm not going to call it commandos because I've already wiped it off the board. If anything, like the event Spartans, Spartans are in the making, for sure. They are not made yet. They are not solid in anything. They're not set in stone. I am still working on them. I still need to know what specifications you need to have, what certifications, what do you need to specialize to be a Spartan. They're not going to be too heavily geared, depending on the situation, because they're adaptives. Kind of like, let's say, they use exotic gear, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. They're one-man army.
How should I put this? Okay. They're made to go in with maybe 1 to 3 people and do a hit and run, kind of like commandos. They're going to specialize in guerrilla tactics, and they're going to carry light, but they're going to be well protected.
Okay. I was thinking of the same shit.
They're okay. They're going to be highly mobile, highly protected, and they're going to avoid conflict as much as possible because there's only 3 of them. If you guys know the commando clones from Star Wars, don't mean to toot my own nerd horn. If you know them, you know how badass they can be. Those are what the Spartans are going to be. They're basically going to be highly mobile, highly protected, but they're going to be carrying light equipment. Like if we're sending into maybe disrupt artillery or disrupt certain things, we might get them thermite or high explosives that are made to penetrate within the armor. They're made to
Most likely
just
thermite.
go in and get out. Just go in and get out. That's it. Now there
Big
are
armor, little guns.
Basically, they're made to be specifically saboteurs with guerrilla warfare. Another one, which I did put in the server, Radio Man. It's a special loadout that is only given to certain people. You need a PC partner in order to go places and say, an A10 just shot here. Or you basically need a partner to tell everyone what just happened.
Yeah.
Your teammates are going to know what's happening, but the enemy's not going to really know. Now, the Radio Man is going to be very light, assault rifle SMG, but he's going to have a radio pack on, and basically what you'll expect from a Radio Man. If he is not in the field, we cannot call in air support like A10s. We can have artillery support, but without a Radio Man, it's going to be inaccurate. Things like that we need a radio men for. There's another special loadout. I am still working on it. There's personalized loadouts as well, which are given to very, very few people. And it all depends on what happened when you were here. Tough got a personal loadout called the Twonk. Big dude, and he only uses it when I tell him to. Sooner or later, I am going to make a very heavy loadout that is going to be specifically authorized by me. When I say specifically authorized by me, it doesn't mean I'm the only one that's going to be using it. No. You need to ask me if you want to use it, or can you use it. And I'm going to tell you, yes, you can use it, but you need to do this. It's a story-based class that's only going to be in there for certain times. Now, as I discussed earlier with Operation Mad Max, Desert Rats has certain equipment. Raid Squad has certain equipment. Phantom Squad has certain equipment. My squad is Raid Squad. I own it personally. Tough's squad is Phantom Squad. He owns it personally. We do not have anyone in there because there's not enough people to select from.
Yeah.
At this point, a lot of people that we know would be in the Special Operations Squad, but we ain't got enough people or enough variation of people to actually select from. Not to mention active. So we are going to have events that everyone is going to be Phantom Squad or Raid Squad, or a separation of the two. And pretty much we do the operation like that, and it's going to be story based. Now there's different operations and raids and such. There's raid operations, story based, and it all depends on what we're doing. If we want to deep the lore a little bit more, we'll do story based. If we want to do something fun that's multi-step and very long operations, we want to do something very quick, very fast, very in a hurry, we do raids. And I have planned raids, but I have not selected a map for them. I have planned operations. I've selected a map for one of them, but I need to make certain parts.
Well, seeing on that topic as well, we have the terror ops, we have raids, we have normal operations, multi-step ones, story ones. We have a bunch of different operations, along with also coverts. Do you have any new type of operations that you are considering making?
New types. There's not too much to make.
That is fair. Yeah.
We already have, there's loud, silent, and there's already trainings for each and every one of them for different specifications. I've been wanting to do a naval assault training, but I don't have the avatars for it. So I'm just planning to say screw the avatars and go with it.
That is fair.
How's that surgeon class holding up, by the way? Or did you scrap that?
I just scrapped it. I'm trying to make variations of the medic. I can make so many different variations of all the core classes.
Yeah, because there's...
But when it comes to the medic already has the gear that it needs.
Yeah, the only variation I know of the medic right now is going to be one specifically for terror ops, and that's and that's because he carries a
And also
cure.
the one meme thing that we made.
Yeah.
Well, cure carries a
Right.
cure,
Cure.
quote unquote. It's not really a cure.
Not yet.
It-
And even then, they won't.
It
be
may
allowed
it basically
access to it yet.
okay. Let me just take this for example. So, let's say you get bit by a zombie, right?
Yeah.
You're not immune. You're gonna die sooner or later.
Yeah.
The medic for terror ops can come up to you, inject you, and it just makes the virus go to sleep.
Yup.
It doesn't destroy it. It doesn't make it go out of your body. It doesn't kill it.
Sorry,
It just
what?
makes it fall asleep. It's still in your system. It still spreads, but you just need to be careful because if you get hit again with more infection, then it's going to reactivate the previous, and it's just going to kill you quicker.
All right. I have to go grab some, so you guys can have a little intermission real quick.
Now, once you get back to HQ, there's treatments. They're head.
So for
pretty
the
much.
Mad Max operation, what are we doing?
For like, so there's a VIP. Essentially, we're protecting a VIP for the
You're
operation.
protecting a VIP. He's going to go somewhere, do a transaction, And I'm not saying if you guys are going to get attacked or not, but just know shit can happen.
Yeah.
The map itself we're going to be using
Listen up.
ties in. It ties
Take a
in
GRS on
with
this.
our lore itself, with spat lore. But Bjornjäger is going to go in there. So the shit we're going to see, we're going to be shocked. Be scared to hell.
George.
Yeah. Speaking of
This is gonna
spat,
be great.
speaking of terror ops, I am planning of opening a new training, and I'm glad we can discuss this now. I want to open a new type of training for the people that are wanting to be mutagens to make the experience better.
Actors.
Obviously,
Yeah.
actors, people that are good at practically mentally playing with people, know how to play the role of what they are doing. So, with that, if people are wanting to be a mutagen, a cryptic, any of that, all you would have to do is somehow get in contact with me. We can get a good time to set that up, and we can start training. Me, Sam.
Wait, ain't it
Goody.
my thing next actually?
Yeah, yours is next. You're going to be the next one. But
Fuck yeah.
me, Sam, and Goody are the main people that work on the terror ops. Also Fenrir, he's very good with getting our avatars and coming up with some ideas. Us four are the main people that work on the terror ops, which yes, it has been very good working with you. Goody has been doing a lot of the lore. I've been doing a lot of the concepts and finding the mutagens, getting stuff written up for them, behaviors, all that. Sam has been helping me with testing.
I help with that.
Yeah, he's been helping me with testing for the most part. And it has been very
Ideas
well.
for how they actually do
Yeah.
work and tweaks for it.
Yeah, he's been my right hand man with concepts and working on that. Now, there is another thing with the terror ops. No, not the terror ops, normal operations. Seeing as we don't have many people right now, and we need to go on. Yeah, I know. It's just, we need to go on a recruitment run. Once we get enough people, this is one operation idea that I do have. That's why I asked you the question earlier. Hi, Tough.
Lean back.
Lean back, Nick. Anyways,
I can.
thank you. Now, as I was saying, we do have some where we help in the war effort. That is the concept of it, and there's going to be a map I have coming up that we did. There was the snow one, where I'm thinking, practically, give both teams, everyone on them, 2 lives, and make a big ass battle out of it. Practically a war setting.
Oh, yeah.
I also kind of have an idea for something with recruitment once we get enough people. When we get enough people, I feel like we should do recruitment ops. Basically, the new recruits, they have a specific op that we have prepared for them.
Yeah, I thought of that.
Basically, it is the one op that we practice a lot that is a very specific thing meant to kind of drive out the people that aren't going to try and be part of us.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
We could place that practically after basic or after advanced, I think would be a good place.
I was actually planning on having everyone who is a rookie and everyone who is experienced to do certain operations so that they can not only work with each other, but they get experience from it instead of just working with veterans right off the bat, you know?
Yeah. Because when you're working with...
I was also thinking of putting...
Go ahead.
Continue.
Okay. When we're working with people like Goody, Tough, me, DJ, Finn, the people that have been here practically since the beginning of this, it can be a bit intimidating. I can imagine, because they're a lot more experienced. We're a lot more experienced than most people that are coming into here, so I can imagine that is a bit intimidating. So that's a very good idea, Sam, to have that recruitment.
And
operation.
also one thing, we don't tell them how good fucking Goody is, so they don't be scared of them.
Yeah, that was one thing that we started out with. Everyone is scared of
do
Goody,
not
but
brag about skill.
Everyone will learn that on their own to fear us, anyone in the PMC in their own special ways. What the?
Now, don't get me wrong. I don't want people being intimidated or scared of me within the
Did you see
PMC.
that shit too?
Well, we just know you're the
Yep.
best here. You will most likely win, but that does not, personally for me at least, I know it can't speak for the rest of us. That does not stop
I
me
try to
from
go easy
entering
on
us and
everyone.
killing it.
Bullshit.
Like with today,
I
even
feel
though
as
you were
if
laying
I
down
feel as
fire
if
on
it's unhonorable for you to go easy.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you learn the hard way with this.
Yeah.
And
The thing is, whenever we're like on contractors or anything like that, I try to go easy on everyone, but then it just turns into a big skirmish and everyone trying to get me. I'm going, Goody will remember this.
yeah, and
Actually, after this, you guys want to play contractors? By the way,
I would. I'd be down.
Yeah,
I'd be
fuck
down.
yeah, we haven't had a good
Haven't had a good
contractor
session.
session in a little bit.
Yeah.
That'd be down. Is there any
Also,
suggestions?
one thing.
Yes, suggestions.
Recently, I have been thinking about putting fandom unit into full effect. I just need to find some people to get in there.
Yeah.
Now remember, Phantom Unit is our special operations squad. Mine is Wraith,
Mhm.
yours is Phantom. We don't have enough people to
These are me.
select too many.
We don't.
Yeah.
We don't
I was
have
thinking
enough
about
people.
selecting
Removed a
2 or
lot of
3.
people, yeah. It's just some starters.
Mhm.
That makes sense.
Yep.
I would
So
suggest
Phantom and Wraith Squad is going to remain an urban legend within the
Okay.
negative PMC until we
I
have enough
mean,
people.
if we need
I would
members, I can
suggest
say
it,
we
yeah.
can cancel my horror op for this week
Okay.
and go on
for
recruit.
a specific recruitment day.
I need to drink
Yeah.
constantly over
Because
soda.
I am very good at recruiting. That is my main thing that I'm very good at.
You have gotten us quite a few people, but you see, the
I
thing
could
is-
probably. Yeah, they don't stay a while. That's the one thing is that is common. You will find people, they won't stay. That is something
No,
that
because
happens.
they were
That's-
intimidated.
That's how I
They
kept my.
didn't think they live up to
Yeah.
standard.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
can see that.
But what I'm trying to say is that basically this is what happened with my old Warhammer group I used to run around with. Basically, I was their main recruiter. I recruited maybe around more than 40 people.
Solid.
None of them stayed.
Speaking as good, back in
However,
old
it
Halo
kept
server, I was the
blood
main recruiter
flowing.
too.
Yeah.
It kept blood flowing, and
So also
the few
helping with that
people
shit. I'm
did
really good at
stay
it.
helped.
Every
and
time you mention the
became,
Halo
good
server, I
friends.
want to ask Finn, why can't I want to be in his?
Yeah.
I see in his status all the time that he's in a Halo server.
Yeah. Speaking of that,
But also helping out with recruiting because I'm really good at that shit.
yeah, we could
Keep it.
have. I don't think we should skip any of our operations or terror ops to have specific recruitment days. Now, if it has to get canceled because there's not enough people, sure, if you want, you can go recruit people. We've done that actually a couple times. Sam's found a couple people for that.
Mhm.
Have they shown up to shit? No, as he said. But the effort is still there, and sometimes people will come. Now, with the original people that first started with this PMC being Goody, Tough, even Salty, even though he was gone for a while, me, and some people that have been removed as well as DJ. Now, with the original people that have been here, it is our job to set an example. It is our job to create an environment and to be able to train in the most effective ways to get
Yep.
more people into the server, which, as we've all known, the server we've lost a lot of people. People haven't been showing up to stuff because a lot of people were inactive, and that will change soon.
Mhm.
I want to know what any of your guys' suggestions should be about trainings, operations, any of that suggestions you may have to benefit us all.
Any ideas?
I'm thinking.
It's fine. You don't have to answer
Me too.
If it takes
We
you an hour, I
definitely
can
need
edit out the
more.
hour.
We definitely need more stealth ops.
Yeah, that should
Like,
we need
actually
more
get some
people to be
avatars
able to
with
train more
suppressors on 'em.
stuff. Like
yeah.
we can't just
Some
rely
covert
on
ops
you
would be
teaching
nice,
stuff,
too.
Goody.
And I have a
Covert
covert
ops.
map
Oh,
after
we
this.
need more covert
I have a
ops.
covert op map after
I
this.
love
I'll
covert
show you.
ops.
You guys are gonna fucking love it.
Right on.
Yeah, you guys will fucking love it. It's
I'll show
awesome.
it to
I
Sam.
do
It's very
have
good.
some covert avatars once you
Yeah.
guys actually get to the Bagman, if you get to the Bagman and get
Yes.
gear.
Which,
Because Lord knows you guys need suppressors.
speaking of,
Oh yeah.
which speaking of, we need to go over some things about classes and how to get into them. for the new people.
Okay.
So how we can get into some of these advanced classes, some of these other ones, who we need to go to for them, so other people know.
So, one, in order to be an assault man, you need to be rifleman. You can't just be rifleman. You need to specialize in being rifleman. And Admiral, since you have been rifleman for so damn long, you should have specialized in it.
Yeah, I am specialized in it.
Sam has been medic. Sam has been medic for so long. He should specialize in being a medic. Me,
And he
I've
also
been
does
a-
machine gun.
he also
Yeah.
does machine gunning, yeah.
He specializes in medic for the most part.
Now, if you specialize in a certain loadout, it doesn't mean you can't work with another core loadout.
Yeah.
For example,
Yeah.
but it does mean you cannot be any variants of the other loadouts. If you specialize in rifleman, yeah, you could be an assault man, but you cannot be a rioter. You cannot be a wolf pack. You can't be a ghillie.
Yeah.
You can't be any of them. You can only be a specific core loadout. And the marksman does not have a sniper, has a designated marksman rifle, a DMR. It is very specific, and I have an avatar for it.
Yeah, and
Now, since a lot of Quest users cannot use the scope on any of the rifles, it does have a laser on it.
By the way, I wanted to tell you this, Admiral. Why don't we just use the excuse during fucking covert ops that there's gonna be fireworks going off because there's a celebration?
well,
Okay, I was thinking of that at one time, and they are very timed events.
I've thought about it, and especially with this
And-
upcoming covert op, if you guys are gonna make it, this is like a lockdown region. It's kind of one of those quarantine zone, like it's North Korea practically.
Mm-hmm.
So fireworks.
And that's
are
one
something
thing I
that-
wanted you guys to get used to. That's one thing I wanted you guys to get used to is being in like shut down quarantine areas or lockdown areas or very restricted areas in covert ops.
Yeah, this upcoming.
Because I will put you in there and I will be on your ass about everything because I will be playing as one of local law enforcement.
Mm-hmm.
I will be on your ass and I will suspect you the entire time, especially if you're at the front gate and you all see the same story or you piggyback off of the other story.
Yeah.
Make your own identity and make sure you stick to it.
Yeah.
Because there was one time that I was creating certain identities for people to just remember instead of you just making your own, so it would make it harder for you. Because trust me, I've noticed that the first time that we did covert op training, everyone said, "Oh, we're gonna be here maybe a few weeks." Everyone said that. I'm going, okay, that's a little suspicious. Try not to make it so in between. I know during if no one is suspecting anything like this, they're not gonna realize it, but
Make
I'm gonna
it
train
where
you guys hard
wouldn't
on this.
suspect it. I always say
make it
this,
to where I was suspected.
So-
I always say
suspect
this when
it.
doing any form of mental manipulation. Anyways, any form of mental manipulation, any form of any of that type of stuff, to always expect, how would I handle against this guy doing it? Had to mute tough for a minute because the echo was killing me.
I force muted him.
Yeah, tell me, someone who doesn't have him muted, tell me when he's back. Now.
I just hope we don't have another.
Well, he's muted. I
Ben
force
Rover
muted him.
situation.
Oh.
I hope we don't have another Ben Rover situation.
Yeah, I'm very upset that I didn't even get that into the recording. I only started after that. But either way,
Yeah, that would have been
also-
fucking hilarious to start with that.
Also, another thing is with the military personas or whatever it was called that we made. I forget the exact name of it. Goody, what is it?
Say again?
Practically the military personas, like the lore we made for militant lore. There it is. The militant lore.
Militant
There's
lore,
like
okay.
4 people that actually have that. There's 4 people.
I'm gonna just let you know. During oh Jesus. During story operations, anything like that, you can have your own person loaded out. Do not make it over excessive.
Yeah.
Now, militant lore itself, at first I was making it for the officers of the group, like the high rankings, higher ups, because they're most likely going to have a specified loadout that they're just going to have.
Yeah.
Because I'm not giving any recruit specified loadouts. Anyone that's rookie or experienced, they're not having it.
Yeah. If you have a
Or
specialized
rookie experience
loadout-
and lackey.
or a personal complete loadout to yourself, I feel like you should have a militant lore to be allowed to use it.
Now what I'm doing
Yeah.
is militant lore is for story, like because I am planning story ops
Yeah.
where you guys are gonna go in, something's gonna happen, and it's gonna be dramatic. I am gonna pull people to the side, and some things are gonna be scripted,
Yeah. Like
very scripted.
There was very good acting on the first session of the covert op where I was on the enemy. Well, we were on the distraction team. Whenever our main team that had to get away, the undercover guys had to get away. The acting on that was phenomenal. I'm very upset that I lost the video. The acting on it was phenomenal for us because we were just like, well,
Now-
we're gonna die here, so we're gonna go out with a bang and make
Remember
the wildest
this.
distraction.
I remember
So just
Cuban was
remember
fucking
this.
stuck in the boxes.
Like God's sake, I got really mad when I heard this. The assault team and the covert team was shooting at each other. I was mad.
Yeah.
That's
all I
because
did
we
was
went
hear
upstairs that we didn't
happened.
know that they were up. That we didn't know.
what they looked like.
Like we didn't know anybody.
They were already in their gear, so we didn't know what they were going to look like. That's
You
why we
you guys were
military men.
you were in the same room when I gave you the avatars,
The military one.
and I showed you. Yeah,
Well,
I
here's the
showed you
thing:
guys
the
what they were
assault
gonna
team
look
shot
like.
us first. That's the bad thing.
And if it's blue on
So we
blue,
didn't know what
you
was
call
going
it
on.
out.
Yeah, it was blue and blue.
Well, we
So
didn't even
I
know
understand
anybody
if you
was
guys
up
didn't
there.
know what was going on, it's understandable. I'm not going to be up nobody's
didn't-
ass
yeah,
about
we
that.
didn't really
But just know,
Nobody
And that
actually.
we are going to
knew
have
what was
more
happening.
covert training. We are going to have more covert training. I don't care what accents you guys do, where you say you're from. I don't
Be
care. Make
believable.
up your own story. It's fun.
Unbelievable.
Just make it believable. Yeah. If you say you're like 90 years old, but you look like this, I hate to break it to you, buddy. I ain't believing you.
You
We
are
got to
not.
put you in for questioning.
I don't see a single wrinkle on your ass. I don't see
I don't see a single fucking wrinkle on you. So you got to come in for questioning.
You don't even look like you're
That's
bald.
how it's gonna work. Like holy Christ! Now just make it believable.
Yeah.
For me, if I say I'm like 40, I've been called 40 before. I remember it. I just gotta voice act it out. If I say I'm British, I gotta voice
I
act
need
it out.
I need to
Yeah,
ask.
like I did an
Can
Australian
your
accent
person be mute?
If you have like medical shit for it, yeah.
So
you can
they
do
just
it.
can't speak whatsoever.
You'd have to give them like some
What do you
medical
mean?
papers.
What'd you say?
Yeah, medical papers that you cannot, like, you're physically not able to speak.
Yeah,
Your tongue is just
medical
like
papers.
not cut out or some
We
shit.
forge it.
Yeah, forge medical papers. Have someone with a
Mhm.
If there's somebody with a disability in the group, because think about this entirely. You know someone with a disability right now. Everyone in this room does. If there's somebody with I even I have slight autism, but there is people. Whenever there's someone with a disability in the group, it's a lot more believable.
Now, one thing about disabilities, I am very clear during the basic CQB course, the standard, basic and intermediate. That's the standard.
Yeah.
I make it very clear: do not make your disability an excuse. I've trained a guy named Toby. He has autism, and he went perfectly fine through it. In fact, he was very fascinated with it. Toby was really good.
What the fuck? What the
What?
fuck?
What?
We're getting off topic. here.
Christ.
Yeah. The fuck?
I just hear Storm in the background.
What did I just say? What? Why? What just happened?
Damn.
What just happened?
All right,
Off of that topic,
What the fuck?
Off of that topic.
just-
I mean,
just-
does
let's
anybody
just-
else have
let's
really
just
anything
let's
else
just
to
leave
say?
that alone real quick.
All I said
I don't
was I
care
didn't
who
know who
fucks
they
who in
were.
here.
No, I didn't. Wait, what?
I'm just saying, I don't care who fucks who in here. I don't care. I don't care if someone did or not.
That's
Are you looking
that's
at me?
Article 15.
I didn't say shit. I thought you said Toki, so I said I know him, and then I realized you said Toby. And it's like, oh, I don't know him. And then everyone looked at me, and it's like I said some fucked up shit. I was like, what the hell happened?
Okay, so
Anyways, moving on.
Jesus Christ, Alpha. Do you guys have any upcoming operations that you want us to be a part of?
So we have we have a few. We have one tomorrow, and we have Bronze is joining. We have one tomorrow. We were supposed to do an infantry training today, but fucking nobody showed up because they're fucking lazy ass bastards. So I'm making a new rule saying you have to go to infantry trainings in order to attend ops. Yeah. No, I know how it feels. It's not even about inactivity. It's just they're lazy. Like when operations happen, everybody shows up, but like when there's
training
like
goes along, no one wants to be a part of it.
Exactly.
The thing is, whenever
If
I
I'll
do
be
training,
completely
someone
honest.
actually learns something. You gotta actually
that's why
make
we
it
like.
mentally
That's why we
stimulating.
like your trainings.
Yeah.
Like CQB. Not a lot of people know a lot of CQB. It's just when it goes to the Martok CQB, they're very fascinated in it. Because I explain every single part of it specifically so they can be interested, not to mention understand it.
Yeah. There he goes.
So I want to get you guys some SOCOM lore because we are doing a new arc, a new story next arc. So the new arc is going to be set in South America, like I said. It's going to be against some little governments, some little proxy wars that are going to be set in South America, and cartels. I know some of you like cartels, and yeah. So if you guys want to be cartel members and stuff like that, or Op 4,
I love cartels.
you can ask me, and during Ops, you guys can join and be cartels. My only ask is that you try and at least sound a little Mexican, or like, South American, Hispanic. Not some
I'm related.
basic ass white guy, like,
I'm related to.
yeah, something like that.
You're gonna start sounding like the Mexicans.
But,
in Evil
yeah.
That was white. That wasn't even Beaner at
That was a
all.
little white. Yeah.
What's good, bro?
There you go.
Peaches Camaros. Give me some of them quesadillas.
Just Camaros.
Give me some of them tacos, a Mexican buddy.
Alright. Well,
I'm gonna tell you guys a secret lore thing about SOCOM. Don't tell this to anybody in SOCOM because you actually have to do a puzzle for this.
Bronzy's right there.
Bronzy's fucking GRS. He doesn't care. So there is a secret bot in our server. It's called the SOCOM AI. If you put a code inside of the chat, like any chat, it'll send you a link to a video, and that gives you an access to a special unit called the New World Order. The New World Order is like, you know what the Illuminati is and shit like that?
Oh, you got an Illuminati system.
Yeah. In lore, SOCOM is funded and like almost operated by the Illuminati and the Freemasonry. So if you join, you have you have special access perms and stuff like that, and it's pretty cool. And you get like special perms and things like that.
Make a very good story based off of that concept between the PMC.
Oh, we're not copying.
Oh no, no.
We are a group that we just made.
A story operation, fucking up the Illuminati a little.
They're being funded by the Illuminati. Why would we want to do that?
Yeah, then we'll have to come after you.
Some corrupt shit.
Like,
they're actually pretty cool people.
They're being funded. They give us money. They can give us money.
You guys are broke. You guys need us.
Brokies.
Broke. Yeah. And the best thing is, within the next... I can say this very confidently. In 6 months, all of these will have their own personally funded...
Don't get that dust up your nose!
...military avatar. Because I'll be able to get it fully paid for. All of it. All of the core members
Which
will have
one?
fully personal military avatar.
Admiral, did you forget that you need to...
Fuck, I did. because the fucking.
I beat
If I'll be completely honest, we're kind
No,
of it's
that
kind of
is
derailing
Like,
into
I-
a funny.
I tried to tell you guys,
so
I
we're doing a
force
meeting.
muted him. I'm the host.
Piece of shit.
You could just hear to
You were
listen if you want.
echoing, sir.
So since you're like kind of a higher up, you probably should hear this. Kind of a higher up. I don't know. I might let you be. If you're good. If you're a good boy.
Come here, kitty.
That sounds gay.
I know.
Almost set.
Whenever someone says, that sounds gay, welcome to the PMC.
Fucking right.
Welcome to the PMC. Goody is specifically bullied
Boom,
for being
boom.
gay because he's straight.
Yep. There's
Yeah.
only. I
They're
bet
putting
there's only-
chemicals
Bully gay for being straight.
They're turning the frogs
To make the freaking frogs gay. Do you understand me? This crap.
I was
How many
gay
people-
once.
Guys,
Some are
so
actually
come word, the
straight
Illuminati's putting chemicals in the water that turn the people gay. That's why gay is a thing. The Illuminati made the gay because they put chemicals in the water.
Christ.
Yes.
Did you know the CIA actually tried to make a gay bomb to turn most of the soldiers in Russia gay during the Cold War?
Yeah.
Operation Rainbow.
I heard about that actually. Yeah.
Yep.
That's a beautiful story.
Is I'm SOCOM Joint Chiefs of Staff already for Ghostly server can suck my dick. I don't even give a shit about that.
Also,
Honestly, like it's so lame. They're like trying to be moderators. They're like little VR chat police.
Gay from a
I mean, that's
oh, like
shit.
the fucking LPD.
Did you say
I
the
fucking hate
N-word?
LPD.
You're coming with us.
Hey, what's going on over here?
No, I'm
Fuck
good.
you, LPD. I don't care.
Yeah.
all right. Anyways, back on topic. Fucking hell. What the hell was I even about to say? Fucking, I mean, that random bullshit fucked my mind up.
So, here's the thing. When it comes to terror ops, we do allow certain guest participation depending on who it is.
Yeah.
But that's if we're going against, if we're actually trying to make it fun. If we're actually trying to take this thing down, we're not going to worry about it.
Yeah.
SOCOM can join us on the terror ops. They can join us on any operations that we do. But when it comes to story operations, they need to be either one, go into our uniforms, or two, we need to bring them in specifically because we have to. Don't get me wrong, I love having SOCOM around sometimes. But when it comes to the story ops, it means we're trying to progress in the lore.
Yeah, it's different.
This is for us.
Wait, hold on. What's your fucking
Yeah,
name?
that's your lore, not mine. If you guys want to incorporate, sure, but that's your lore.
Sorry, my bird finally copied one of my whistles. That's so,
I forget.
That's,
Oh,
that's a
Glitch.
thing
Is
I'm
Glitch
proud
still
of
the
right now.
server? I forget.
Yeah, they're still.
Yeah, Glitch is still in the server. They haven't done shit though.
Glitch is still there.
Oh, they haven't showed
They're
up.
in the
to,
hospital still.
Yeah,
2
no,
months
they've been
later.
in the hospital for a bit, but they actually have been showing up to everything that no one else was showing up to for those times I was hosting things. They were showing up to all of them.
Wait, what?
Christ.
Nice.
Only Finn and Glitch were showing up.
Finn loves operations.
I
Oh,
know.
Finn fucking loves that shit.
So do I. It's an amazing. I love.
Finn
training, I
loves
love
fist
doing
bump and
all of it.
operations. Those are his two favorite things.
I love. I'm
Finn
a
loves fist
workaholic,
bumps.
So this
Mhm.
I love this shit.
Oh yeah.
Now, here's the thing that we also need to discuss: a Timefall server. Me and Alpha has been talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
this. We
Oh,
do
yeah.
want to start a
About to get to
Timefall
that.
server.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
not going to be Bjornjäger and it's not going to be Saram.
Yeah,
It's going to be a whole separate thing.
Yeah.
If you want, I can make another YouTube channel for it.
Now, there can be names for it. There can be There's the War Dogs. There's the Mammoth Company. There's also
Cringe.
Predator 1. And there's many different names that we can go for. Now, personally, I don't care which of these names we go for. I just don't want to knock off the Apex Predators mercenary group from Timefall. That's why I don't want Predator 1. So it's either Mammoth Company, War Dogs, or Spartans.
If you want, I can.
I'd say Mammoth Company.
Or Spartans of
I'd
Harmony.
say Mammoth.
No, fuck.
Mammoth sounds solid.
God damn it.
But if you want,
Are we allowed to say
Hold on.
slurs because this isn't going up on the channel?
actually, seeing as with the certain types of questions I have been asking and the stuff we have discussed, I feel like it would be good for also the people watching us to know what is to come as well. So this will be one of the few meetings.
Okay, then you need to edit this heavily, especially the part about you plowing Toby.
I never said that.
Hell yeah,
Just
no,
all,
that-
the entire
Never
fucking meeting.
fucking
Beep beep
said
beep beep
that.
beep 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 beep. It's just a constant bleep. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
All I said was I
Okay,
didn't know.
Spartans of Troy. No. Where's that freaking place? Where's the place?
Yeah,
What is that place called?
I don't fucking know.
What
Anyways,
place?
But if you want, I can make another channel
place.
for the Titanfall group if you're wanting.
Angel City. That's what it's called.
Oh, Angel City, yeah.
I could make
Spartans of
another channel.
Angel City. That's one name.
Did I just hear fucking
There's-
baby shark? Maybe.
There's
God damn
Spartans of Angel City, War Dogs of Angel City, or Mammoth Company.
Mammoth Company sounds solid.
Because the entire Titanfall group itself is mostly going to be grunts. Grunts, inspectors.
Yeah,
There's very few times. Like, I do not plan for anyone here to be a pilot unless they have a like a Titan buddy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. We can
Which
always
even
get
then, they're not going to
Titan
have a Titan buddy.
Titan
Then
avatars.
they themselves are going to be a Titan.
Yeah.
I don't want anyone partnering up for this because one, we bootlegged the Atlas Titan. It's a piece of shit. And it's not very good.
Yep, that is fair.
So
Rest in
we
peace,
may
Titanfall
use
3.
that for very situational things.
Rest in peace,
So
Fucking.
who is up for War Dogs? Because I want everyone's
War
votes here,
Dogs?
not just War Dogs.
Ah,
Then
sounds
there's
pretty cool.
Spartans.
I guess we'll do. Yeah, I think War Dog's pretty cool. Or Mammoth.
Then there's Mammoth Company.
Pretty sure Tough also said he wanted Mammoth, but there's him as well.
Raise your hand if you want Mammoth
I'm just
Company.
reviewing footage right now. Mammoth.
All right, I can't say shit then.
Do
Mammoth
Mammoth.
Company it is.
Mammoth Company sounds honestly badass. Sounds professional.
Yeah.
Sounds professional.
Mammoth Company.
Yeah, so yeah, Goody. Do
Now
you
I have
want-
to change this.
Goody. Do you want
Do you
me to
want
make
what?
a channel for the Titanfall group as well?
We do need someone who's actually experienced in doing the channels because guess what? Me and Tough
I
the
got it.
PMC was the first channel we ever made,
Yep.
and we suck at it.
I'm kind of experienced. Actually, I've gotten better at it.
Yeah, and I meant with the YouTube,
It's not that bad.
the boob tube.
Oh no, I can't
There's
make a
certain
YouTube
complicated
channel.
things.
What's going on
Yeah, I
YouTube?
can-
There's certain
No,
complicated
do you
things that
want me
we
to
just gotta
make-
do.
Do you want me to make a? No, I meant. Do you want me to make
Oh,
a YouTube for the
I see,
Titanfall
understand.
group, a channel for the YouTube channel for the.
Now,
Titanfall
for
group?
God, fuck, I am trying my best to find a picture for Mammoth Company for the logo for the patch, and I can't find anything but companies.
You will be fine. Just get a mammoth and then put a
We
flag.
could make
behind
one.
it.
Oh my god, voice crack. The fuck?
Uh,
God damn it. But yeah, we can make one. We can definitely like make one. It shouldn't be too difficult.
I want it to be
Right.
either just as good or better than the negative patch.
And I am gonna have a bunch of like certain patches made for shit to like represent special teams, which is pretty much I'm just gonna have the mascots be made into patches. So like if you're part of Spat Unit, you're gonna have a giant ass sandworm with a plate carrier on you. If you're a medic, Sam is gonna have an albino raccoon with a plate carrier on him, and me, I'm gonna have a fucking bear. Cause why not?
The big heavy.
Because
dudes
you're already
should
gonna
have-
do Odin, Jeffrey, and Nugget.
Yeah, the heavy dude should have the.
Yo.
bear.
Odin's mascot for all the heavy shit.
Yeah.
Odin?
Yeah, Odin, the giant grizzly bear we have, he's the mascot for the heavy gunners and just general
Oh,
heavy shit.
got you.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah, Jordan, Gander, Odin, Jeffrey, and Nugget.
I'm
Nugget
gonna be real
Medical.
honest with you. So Alpha, you remember the SODU hammer down symbol
Oh,
that yeah, I still have it. The dragon thing.
Yeah.
I still have it.
God,
I could
Alright.
I could use it.
I have an idea. So you know how like the technical profile pic for the Discord server isn't actually our original shit?
Yeah.
What if I make some art for like Jormungandr, who's like the general purpose mascot? What if I like make some fucking cool art of his ass and make him the profile pic and shit?
That could be solid.
The dragon?
Yeah, Jormungandr, he's our general mascot.
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jormungandr, the world servant.
We can do that.
He's gonna have a plate carrier with cookie dough on it.
Yep. You know, I can just imagine the
He
world
likes
servant
cookie dough.
while eating
fucking
a
loves
giant
cookie dough.
thing of cookie dough while having a plate carrier right under his little snake head. And I can imagine.
No, I'm gonna. Here's the thing. I'm gonna get him a plate carrier with him holding a giant ass tub of cookie dough with a fucking. What am I thinking?
Imagine instead of him
Just a
fighting
big ass
Thor-
tub of cookie dough.
Imagine instead of Jormungandr fighting Thor during Ragnarok, he just was throwing fucking cookie dough at him. Either way, they both died.
Let's do it.
Remember.
So we got sidetracked.
So do you have a question?
So
For you know lore for Borjnigger PMC. So
You
what is
already
the
did.
actual year? Did you figure out the fuck up? I don't give a shit. The actual year of the time frame
the
it's set
lore
in.
itself, I'm pretty sure.
I think the
Let me
PMC
look
itself
real
was made in '99.
1999.
Battle of the Rhine, what was that?
Joe Negative PMC itself was made around the time of Afghanistan.
Now, Spat.
2005. We'll just say
That's
it
the
was
negative
2005.
Yeah. Spat was.
It was
We'll say
like
it was
2005 or
2005.
something.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta
2004,
look.
2005, the time around Fallujah, because PMCs were using Fallujah before Marines came and fucked shit up.
Well, here's the thing. The PMC contract stuff was made during the Cold War or before the Cold War, which was before 2000.
SOCOM was
Didn't we
made by
say-
like fucking me. Well, yeah, me, but like my character. Officially, it was made after 9/11 because that's when the Department of we mistook $2.1 trillion. What do you think that fucking went to?
Pointing at himself.
But
That's definitely what happened.
yeah. So the New World Order made it, like in
it
the
is
70s.
official. Alpha Cos 9/11.
Oh my god.
Yep, Alpha Cos 9/11.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Well, before we end off this meeting and I end off the video, does anybody have any final comments or suggestions for the server?
2001. That's the year.
Right on.
Penis worms. That's all I gotta say.
It was made before 2001, but their first contract was
Well,
in 2001, so that's when
if
the
that is
negative PMC itself was taking place.
Well, if that is the case, then I guess this meeting will come to a close.